Mm, mm, mm. Um, Hello everyone. Welcome to the poetry. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you all, and I hope you all had a good week. Hello Doreen. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Okay, and okay, and hello Mark. Okay, let me see. See. We have another comment, and let me see who that is. Okay. Facebook. Um, okay. Let me find out who who. Okay. Mm. Okay. That is Soul Angel. Soul Angel said, "Hi, sweetie. I hope all is well." Hello, Soul Angel, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. Soul Angel said, "Hi, sweetie. I hope all is well." Okay. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. And okay, and we have let me see who that is. Okay. And that is Soul Angel saying hi everyone. Um um Hello, Michael Anthony Ingram. Hello. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Okay. Hello Max Winnett. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Um and then she's saying hi everyone. Okay. Before I get started, well, I hope you all had a good week. It is an honor to be here and have you all here, and thank you all. And I have an announcement. I should find it out on the YouTube channel. StreamYard posted um this video was saying that Facebook starting on April 22nd, Facebook is going to remove all third party APIs. That means in Facebook groups. That means in any group you can't post. You can't use StreamYard or Zoom anymore. On any Facebook groups, they're removing it all, and that's sad too. So starting they're going to be in April 22nd, and starting April 22nd they'll be over. So I will still put I can't StreamYard on the Poetry Club anymore, but I can still stream it on. I can still stream it on my page. I can still stream it on YouTube. I can still stream it on other sites too. Okay, and Michael said, it is good to be here. It is good to have you here too, Michael. Thank you. Okay. Um, yes, that is sad too, Maxwell. That's what shocked me. I had no idea. I'm so glad I found that video on the StreamYard. And I don't know why they're doing that. It's sad because I like because a lot of people use a Zoom and StreamYard, and a group is a good place to do it. And so it is sad. Um, and there's nothing Mill said on the StreamYard. There's nothing we can do about it because Facebook's gonna do what they want. So so it is sad. Okay. And let me know, because I can stream 3 different places using StreamYard. Okay, let me know the third. Okay, after April 22nd, I have to, okay, I have to use, I have to, I'm going to put in a different place too. Which one do y'all want me to, I'm going to still use my page, on Facebook page, my page. I'm still going to use YouTube, so I can still do another one. Like I am I have account on Twitter, um on TikTok, and I have a Twitter on what was the other one? Um I can't think of it right now. But so let me know where you want me to put it at the third one. So we have a way to go yet. It's on April 22nd. And remember, Facebook can change their mind again. So I hope they do. Okay. I hope you all had a good week. And okay, I'm gonna start off reading Gary's poem, Money Has Spoiled. And this is our theme poem for the club. Okay. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm going to come in. Oh, here it comes up. Um. Okay, I'm gonna play this one of Gary's. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Play his music. It took a jaybird 40 years to fly from horn to horn. Whoa, no, no, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. Now Grandma had yellow head, yellow as gold. She said it on 3 buzzard eggs and had cows on the ground. Whoa, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. Take your seat, Miss Lyra, just 'cause you keep cold. I ain't got time to kiss you now, I'm fooling with this mule. Whoa, mule, I
Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. If I chew tobacco, I tell you what I do. I chew it good and juicy and spit it all on you. Whoa, mule, whoa, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. I'll never marry an old man. I'll tell you the reason why. His lips are all tobacco juice, and he never zips his fly. Whoa, mule, mule, I say. Ain't got time to kiss you now, the mule has run away. Yeah, ho! Hello.
What was that? Who wrote that?
Huh?
Who wrote that?
This is just one of them old-time favorite bluegrass songs.
Oh,
and,
okay. One of the traditional ones.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And
that was awesome.
Just old-timey music. I thought I didn't have a plum raise. I thought, wow, it's kind of like this thing. And of course, I was a little short on breath, so I just did the best I could do.
Oh, no, that was perfect. I always enjoy those.
Okay. I want to thank you. And like Noreen said, we ain't got blowed away down here yet. Don't expect to, really.
Well, I hope things turn out well.
Yeah. She is filling up this 5-gallon water jug I've got, for construction and stuff. And so I asked her, what are you doing, And she says, she's filling up a water jug over there. And I said, how come? She said, well, we might need some water tomorrow. I said, why is that? She said, because it's going to rain. So I said, okay. About 25-mile-an-hour winds is what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
And, so possibility hitting at New Orleans again from what we've been seeing on the Weather Channel. And hopefully they rebuilt the dikes and everything will really go smooth this time. They don't have to shoot people and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes. Those are images that we don't need to relive again.
No, not that mess.
Okay. Yes. And that when I said Gary sung bluegrass, wow. Yes, he did. He loved bluegrass. He loved bluegrass music. He played bluegrass music. He played the traditional country. He don't like that modern one. He the one he really loved to play would be Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard music. He plays him. All traditional bluegrass. All of that, all kinds. And he played he liked Merle Haggard, Don Williams, and all them. Yes, all of them. Mm-hmm. And Soul Angel said, great memories, love it. Yes, it is great memories. Yep. And I'm so glad I can still laugh about it because it came out wrong when I told him about the water. We need water. Yes. And that's when I said, I love Merle Haggard, bluegrass, and country music. Nice. Yes. And he played Don Williams too, because Don Williams played mostly, romantic love songs. So and our song together is by Don Williams. Is called "I Don't Want to Live If You Didn't Love Me." That was our song together. Okay. Okay. And today, remember I started the Two Gentlemen of Verona last Saturday. Okay, I'm on Act 2. I'm reading from the Complete Works of William Shakespeare, Volume 1. And I'm reading The Two Gentlemen of Verona, and I'm on Act 2. Okay. And I'm going to read more than I would usually do today because since I finished Elizabeth Barrett Browning last week, her book called Ara Lee. I didn't have a chance to find something else to read in her place. So so I'm going to read from Shakespeare today, and then I should have something next Saturday too. Okay. And so Angel said that's beautiful. Thank you, Soul Angel. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, by the way, and while Michael Anthony Ingram is here, okay, he is a host of he is the host of King 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 Essential Listening Poetry Online Radio and YouTube. And on April 23rd, I'm going to be on his show. And I'll be on his show on the 23rd. He'll be featuring me and my poetry. So you want to stay tuned for that. And let me see if I remember what time it was. I think it was 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock Eastern time. I had to look it back up. And he usually has it for an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. 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 And Doreen said that's awesome. Okay. Thank you, Doreen. And Michael Anthony Ingram said I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Michael, and I'm looking forward to it too. And thank you so very much. It is an honor. Okay. Okay. He said, Michael said, 8 o'clock p.m. It's 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. And you can call in if you want to ask any questions too. Okay. 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 Thank you, Michael. Okay. I'm going to read, okay, I'm on Act 2, Scene 1, Milan, the Duke's Palace. Okay. Enter Valentine and Speed. Speed, sir, your glove. Valentine, not mine. My gloves are on. Speed, why, then, this may be yours, for this is but one. Valentine, ha, let me see. Hey, give it me. It's mine. Sweet ornament that decks a thing divine. Oh, Sylvia, Sylvia. Speed, Madam Sylvia, Madam Sylvia. Valentine, how now, Sarah? Speed, wait, excuse me, you all. Okay. Okay, and Valentine, how now, Sarah? Speed, she is not within hearing, sir. Valentine, why, sir, who bade you call her? Speed, your worship, sir, or else I mistook. Valentine, well, you'll still forward. Speed, and yet I was last children for being too slow. Valentine, go to, sir, tell me, do you know Madame Sylvia? Speed, she that your worship loves? Valentine, why, how know you that I am in love? Speed, Mary, by these facial marks. First, you have learned like Sir Proteus to read your arms like a male content, to relish a love song like a robin redbreast, to walk alone like one that had the pestilence, to sigh like a schoolboy that had lost his ABC, to weep like a young wench that had buried her grandam, to fast like one that takes diet, to watch like one that fears robbing, to speak polling like a beggar at hollowness. You were wont, when you laughed, to crow like a cook, when you walked, to walk like one of the lions. When you fasted, it was presently after dinner, When you looked sadly, it was for want of money, and now you are metamorphosed with a mistress that when I look on you, I can hardly think you, my master, a Valentine. Are all these things perceived in me? That speed, they are all perceived without ye, Valentine, without me? They cannot. Speed, without you? Nay, that's certain, for without you were so simple, none else would. But you are so without these follies, that these follies are willing you and shine through you like the water in an urinal, that not an eye that sees you, but is a physician to comment on your malady. Valentine, but tell me, dost thou know my lady Sylvia? Speed, she that you gaze on, so as she sits at supper? Valentine, hast thou observed that? Even she, I mean. Speed, why, sir, I know her not. Valentine, dost thou know her by my gazing on her, and yet knowest her not? Speed, is she not hard favored, sir? Valentine, not so fair, boy, as well favored. Speed, sir, I know that well enough. Valentine, what dost thou know? Speed, that she is not so fair as of you, well favored. Valentine, I mean that her beauty is exquisite, but her favor infinite. Speed, that's because the one is painted and the other out of all count. Valentine, how painted and how out of count? Speed, marry, sir, so painted to make her fair that no man counts of her beauty. Valentine, how esteemest thou me? I account of her beauty. Speed, you never saw her since she was deformed. Valentine, how long hath she been deformed? Speed, ever since you loved her. Valentine, I have loved her ever since I saw her, and still I see her beautiful. Speed, if you love her, you cannot see her. Valentine, why? Speed, because love is blind. Oh, that you had mine eyes, or your own eyes, had the lights they were wont to have when you chid at Sir Proteus for going unguarded. Valentine, what should I see then? Speed, your own present folly and her passing deformities, and you, being in love, cannot see to put on your hose. Valentine, Bill, belike, boy, then you are in love, for last morning you could not see to wipe my shoes. Speed, true, sir, I was in love with my bed. I thank you. You swing me for my glove, which makes me the bolder to chide you for yours. Valentine, in conclusion, I stand affected to her. Speed, would you were set, so your affection with ease cease. Valentine, last night she enjoined me to write some lines to one she loves. Speed, and have you? Valentine, I have. Speed, are they not lamely writ? Valentine, no, boy, but as well as I can do them. Peace, here she comes. Speed, aside. Oh, excellent motion. Oh, exceeding puppet. Now will he interrupt to her? Enter Sylvia. Okay, we have a comment. And honey, Holly said, awesome, Noreen. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Okay, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, honey Holly. Thank you. Okay. Enter Sylvia. Let me see. Okay. We have someone. Okay. Bishop Warner. Um, Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Live. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Enter Sylvia. Valentine. Madame and mistress, 1,000 good morrows. Speed aside. Oh, give ye good even. Here's a million of manners. Um, Sylvia, Sir Valentine and servant, to you 2,000. Speed aside. He should give her interest, and she gives it him. Valentine, as you enjoin me, I have writ your letter onto the secret nameless friend of yours, which I was much ladyship. Sylvia, I thank you, gentle servant. 'Tis very clarity done. Valentine, now trust me, madame, it came hardly off, for being ignorant to whom it goes, I writ at random very doubtfully. Sylvia, perchance you think too much of so much pains? Valentine, no, madame, so it had stead you, I will write, plead you command 1,000 times as much, and yet, Sylvia, a pretty period, well, I guess the sequel, and yes, I will not name it, and yet I care not, and yet take this again, and yet I thank you, meaning henceforth to trouble you no more. Speed aside, and yet you will, and yet another, yet. Valentine, what means your ladyship? Do you not like it? Sylvia, yes, yes, the lines are very quaintly written, but since unwillingly, take them again. Nay, take them. Valentine, madam, they are for you. Sylvia, you writ them, sir, at my request, but I will none of them. They are for you. I would have had them written more movingly. Valentine, please you, I'll write your ladyship another. Sylvia, and when it's writ for my sake, read it over, and if it please you, sir, so, if not, why so? Valentine, if it please me, madam, what then? Sylvia, why, if it please you, take it for your labor, and so good morrow, servant. Exit. Speed. Oh, just unseen, inscrutable, invisible, as a nose on a man's face, or a weathercock on a steeple. My master soothed to her, and she hath taught her suitor, he being her pupil, to become her tutor. Oh, excellent device! Was there ever heard a better? That my master being scribe to himself should write the letter? Valentine, how now, sir? What are you reasoning with yourself? Speed, nay, I was rhyming. 'Tis you that have the reason. Valentine, to do what? Speed, to be a spokesman for Madame Sylvia. Valentine, to whom? Speed, to yourself. Why, she wooed you by a figure. Valentine, what figure? Speed, by a letter, I should say. Valentine, why, she hath not writ to me. Speed, what need she when she hath made you write to yourself? Why, do you not perceive the jest? Valentine, no, believe me. Speed, no, believe in you indeed, sir, but did you perceive her earnest? Valentine, she gave me none except an angry word. Speed, why, she hath given you a letter. Valentine, that's a letter I writ to her friend. Speed, and that letter hath she delivered, and there an end. Valentine, I would it were at no worse speed. I'll warrant you 'tis as well, for often have you writ to her, and she in modesty, or else for want of idle time, could not again reply, or fearing else some messenger that might her mind discover, herself hath taught her love himself to write unto her lover. All this I speak in print, for in print I found it. Why muse you, sir? 'Tis dinner time. Valentine, I have dined. Speed. But hearken, sir. Though the Camden love can feed on the air, I am one that am nourished by my victuals, and would fain have meat. Oh, be not nice like your mistress. Be moved, be moved. Exit. Okay. End of scene 1. Scene 2. Verona. Julia's house. Enter Proteus and gentle Julia. I must. Where is no remedy? Julia, if you turn not, you will return the sooner. Keep this remembrance for thy Julia's sake. Giving a ring. Proteus, why then? We'll make exchange. Here, take you this. Julia, and seal the bargain with a holy kiss. Proteus, here is my hand for my true constancy. And when that hour somebody saying okay okay. Hello, Dickie. Hello, Dickie, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Okay. Okay. Okay, Julia, and seal the bargain with a holy kiss. Proteus, here's my hand for my true constancy, and when that hour overslips me in this day, wherein I sigh not, Julia, for thy sake, the next chance torment me for my love's forgetfulness. My father struts not, the tide is now, nay, not thy blood of tears. That tide will stay me longer than I should. Julia, farewell. Exit Julia. Oh, true love should do. It cannot speak, for truth hath better deeds than words to grace it. Enter Pantino. Pantino. Sir Proteus, you are stayed for. Proteus, go, I come, I come. Alas, this parting strikes. Poor lovers dumb. Exit. This is end of scene 2. Scene 3. The same, a street. Enter Launce leading a dog. Launce. Nay, 'twill be this hour ere I have done weeping. All the kind of the Launces have this very thought. I have received my proportion like the prodigious son, and am going with Sir Proteus to the imperial court. I think Crab, my dog, be the sourest natured dog that lives. My mother weeping, my father wailing, my sister crying, our maid howling, our cat wringing her hands, and all our hounds in a great perplexity. Yet did not this cruel-hearted cur shed one tear? He is a stone, a very pebble stone, and has no more pity in him than a dog. A Jew would have wept to have seen our parting. Why, my grandam, having my no eyes, look you, wept herself blind at my parting. Nay, I'll show you the manner of it. This shoe is my father. No, this left shoe is my father. No, no, this left shoe is my mother. Nay, that cannot be so neither. Yes, it is so. It is so. I have the wrong, the worser soul. This shoe with the hoe in it, it is my mother's, and this my father, a vengeance aunt. There it is. Now sit. This staff is my sister, for look you, she is as white as a lily, and as small as a wand. This hat is Nan, our maid. I am the dog. No, the dog is himself, and I am the dog. Oh, the dog is me, and I am myself. So. Now come, I to my father. Father, your blessing. Now should not the shoe speak a word for weeping? Now should I kiss my father? Well, he weeps on. Now come I to my mother. Oh, that she could speak now like a wooed woman. Well, I kiss her. Why, there it is. Here's my mother's breath up and down. Now come I to my sister. Mark the moan she makes. Now the dog all this while sheds not a tear, nor speaks a word. But see how I lay the rest with my tears, the dust with my tears. Enter Pantino. Pantino, Lance, away. Abhorred, after with order. Why weepest thou, man? Away, ass, you'll lose the tide if you tarry any longer. Lance, it is no matter if the tide were lost, for it is the unkindest tide that ever any man tied. Pantino, was it unkindest tide? Lance, why, he that's tied here, Crab, my dog. Pantino, tut, man, I mean, there'll lose the blood, and in losing the blood, lose thy voyage, and in losing thy voyage, lose thy master, and in losing thy master, lose thy service, and in losing thy service, why dost thou stop my mouth? Lance, for fear thou shouldst lose thy tongue. Parhino, where should I lose my tongue? Lance, in in thy tail. Pantino, in thy tail. Lance, lose the tide and the voyage. And the master, and the service, and the tide. Why, man, if the river were dry, I am able to fill it with my tears. If the wind were down, I could drive the boat with my sighs. Pantino, come away, man. I was sent to call thee. Lance, sir, call me what thou darest. Pantino, wilt thou go? Lance, I will go. Exit. Okay, and that was the end of scene 3. Okay. Mhm. 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 Scene 4. Mhm. Alice, Butler, Sylvia, Valentine, Pithurio, and Speed. Sylvia, servant, Valentine, mistress, Speed, master, Sir Thurio frowns on you. Valentine, A, boy, it's for love. Speed, not of you. Valentine, of my mistress then. Speed, 'twere good you knocked him. Exit. Sylvia, servant, you are sad. Valentine, indeed, madam, I seen so. Thurio, seen you that you are not. Valentine, happily I do. Thurio, what? Thurio, so do counterfeits. Valentine, and so do you. Thurio, what seem I then I am not? Valentine, wise. Thurio, what instance of the contrary? Valentine, your folly. Thurio, and how quote you my folly? Valentine, I quote it in your jerkin. Thurio, my jerkin is a doublet. Valentine, well, then I'll double your folly. Thurio, how? Sylvia, what, angry Sir Thurio? Do you change color? Valentine, give him leave, madame. He is a kind of camelon. Thurio, that have more mind to feed on your blood than live in your air. Valentine, you have said, sir. Thurio, ay, sir, and done too, for this time. Valentine, I know it well, sir. You always end ere you begin. Sylvia, a fine volley of words, gentlemen, and quickly shot off. Valentine, 'tis indeed, madame, we thank the giver. Sylvia, who is that, servant? Valentine, yourself, sweet lady, for you gave the fire. Sir Thurio borrows his wit from your ladyship's looks, and spends what the borrows kindly in your company. Thurio, sir, if you spend word for word with me, I shall make your wit bankrupt. Valentine, I know it well, sir. You have an exchequer of words, and I think no other treasure to give your followers, for it appears by their bare liveries that they live by your bare words. Sylvia, no more, gentlemen, no more. Here comes my father. Enter Duke. Duke, now, daughter Sylvia, you are hard beset. Sir Valentine, your father's in good health. What say you to a letter from your friends of much good news? Valentine, my lord, I will be thankful to any happy messenger from thence. Duke, know ye Don Antonio, your countryman? Valentine, ay, my good lord, I know the gentleman to be a worth and worthy. Duke, hath he not a son? Valentine, ay, my good lord, a son that well deserves the honor and regard of such a father. Duke, you know him well? Valentine, I know him as myself, for from our infancy we have covered and spent our hours together, and though through myself have been an idle truant, omitting the sweet benefit of time to clothe mine age with angel-like perfection, hath Sir Proteus, for that's his name, made use and fair advantage of his days, his years but young, but his experience old, his head unmellowed, but his judgment tight, ripe, and in a word, for far behind his word. Excuse me, you all. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have a comment. Hello, Elizabeth. It's Gloria Castillo. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. Um. Um. um okay. Valentine. I know him as myself, for from our infancy we have conversed and spent our hours together. And though myself have been an idle truant, omitting the sweet benefit of time to clothe mine age with angel-like perfection, yet hath Sir Proteus, for that's his name, made use and fair advantage of his days. His years but young, but his experience old, his head unmellowed, but his judgment ripe. And in a word, for far behind his worth comes all the praises that I now bestow. He is complete in feature and in mind, with all good grace to grace a gentleman, Duke. Beshrew me, sir, but if he make this grant good, is he as worthy for an empress' love as meet to be an imperior's counselor. Well, sir, this gentleman is come to me with commendation from great potentates, and here he means to spend his time a while. I think 'tis no unwelcome news to you, Valentine. Should I have wished a thing, it had been he, Duke. Welcome him then according to his worth. Sylvia, I speak to you, and you, Sir Thurio. For Valentine, I need not cite him to it. I will send him hither to you presently. Exit. Valentine. This is the gentleman I told your ladyship have come along with me, but that his mistress did hold his eyes locked in stolus. Sylvia, um, belike that now she hath enfranchised them upon some other spawn for fidelity. Valentine, nay, sure, I think she holds him prisoner still. Sylvia, nay, then he should be blind, and being blind, how could he see his way to seek out you? Valentine, why, lady, love hath 20 pair of eyes. Thurio, they say that love hath not an eye at all. Valentine, to see such lovers, Thurio, as yourself, upon a homely object, love can wink. Sylvia, have done, have done. Here comes the gentleman. Exit Thurio. Enter Proteus. Um, could we have hello Melinda Sprun. Hello Melinda. Um, welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. Um, Enter Proteus. Valentine, welcome, dear Proteus. Mistress, I beseech you, confirm his welcome with some spatial favor. Sylvia, his worth is warrant for his welcome hither. If this is if this be he you oft have wished to hear from, Valentine, mistress, it is. Sweet lady, entertain him to be my fellow servant to your ladyship. Sylvia, too low a mistress for so, sweet lady, but to mean a servant, to have a look of such a worthy mistress. Valentine, leave of discourse of disability. Sweet lady, entertain him for your servant. Proteus, my duty will I boast of, nothing else. Sylvia, and duty never yet did one his need. Servant, you are welcome to a worthless mistress. Proteus, I'll die on him that says so, but yourself. Sylvia, that you are welcome. Proteus, that you are worthless. Re-enter Thurio. Thurio, madam, my lord, your father, will speak with you. Sylvia, I wait upon this pleasure. Come, Sir Thurio, go with me Once more, new servant, welcome. I'll leave you to confer of home affairs. When you have it done, we look to hear from you. Proteus, we'll both attend upon your ladyship. Exit Sylvia and Thurio. Downtime. Now tell me, how do all from whence you came? Proteus, your friends are well and have them much commended. Valentine, and how do yours? Proteus, I left them all in health. Valentine, how does your lady, and how thrived your love? Proteus, my tales of love were wont to weary you. I know you joy not in a love discourse. Valentine, Proteus, but that life is altered now. I have done per, per, permits for contemning love, whose high imperious thoughts have punished me with bitter thoughts, with painful groans, with nightly tears, and daily heart-sore sighs. For in revenge of my contempt of love, love hath chased sleep from my enthralled eyes, and made them watchers of mine own heart's sorrow. O gentle Proteus, love's a mighty lord, and hath so humbled me, as I confess. There's no woe to his correction, nor to his service, no such joy on earth. Now no discourse, except it be of love. Now can I break my fast, dine, sup, and sleep upon the very naked name of love? Proteus, enough. I read your fortune in your eye. Was this the idol that you worship so? Valentine, even she, and is she not a heavenly saint? Proteus, not, but she is an earthly paragon. Valentine, call her divine. Proteus, I will not flatter her. Valentine, oh, flatter me, for love delights in praises. Proteus, when I was sick, you gave me bitter pills, and I must minister delight to you. Valentine, then speak the truth by her, if not divine, yet let her be a principality, sovereign to all the creatures on this earth. Proteus, accept my mistress. Valentine, sweet, accept not any, except thou wilt accept against my love. Proteus, have I not reason to prefer mine own? Valentine, and I will help thee to prefer her too. She shall be dignified with a high honor to bear my lady's train, lest a day's earth should from her revesture chance to steal a kiss, and of so great a favor growing proud, disdain to root the summer swelling flower, and make rough winter everlastingly. Proteus, why, Valentine, what ragdorism is hand is nothing to her whose worth make other worthies nothing. She is alone. Proteus, then let her alone. Okay. And Melinda said, thank you. Have a blessed day. You're very welcome, Melinda, and you have a blessed day too. Okay. 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 And Valentine, not for the world. Why, man, she is mine own, and I as rich in having such a jewel as 20 seas, if all their sand were pearl, the water nectar, and the rocks pure gold. Forgive me that I do not dream on thee, because thou seest me done upon my love, my foolish rival that her father likes only for his possessions are so huge. is gone with her along, and I must after, for love, with thou knowest, is full of jealousy. Proteus, but she loved you. Valentine, ay, and we are betrothed, nay, more our marriage hour, with all the with all the coming manner of our plight, determined of how I must climb her window, the ladder made of cords, and all the means plotted and agreed on for my happiness. Good Proteus, go with me to my chamber, and these affairs to aid me with thy counsel. Proteus, go on before, I shall inquire you forth. I must unto the road to disembark some necessaries that I needs must use, and then I'll presently attend you. Valentine, will you make haste? Proteus, I will. Exit Valentine. Even as one heat another heat expels, or as one nail by strength drives out another, so the remembrance of my former love is ivy, a newer object quite forgotten. Is it mine or Valentine's praise, her true perfection, or my false transgression, that makes me reasonless to reason thus? She is fair, and so is Julia that I love, that I did love, for now my love is thawed, which like a waxen image gives the fire, bears no impression of the thing it was. Methinks my zeal to Valentine is cold, and that I love him not as I was wont. Oh, but I love the lady too much. And that's the reason I love him so little. How should I dote on her with more advice, that thus without advice begin to love her? 'Tis but her picture I have yet beheld, and that hath dazzled my reason's light. But when I look on her perfections, there is no reason but I shall be blind. If I can check my erring love, I will. If not, to compass her, I'll use my skill. Exit. The end of scene 4. Okay. Okay. Scene 5. The same, a street. Enter Speed and Lance severally. Speed. Lance, by mine honesty, welcome in Milan. Lance. Forswear not thyself, sweet youth, for I am not welcome. I reckon this always, that a man is never undone till he be hanged, nor never welcome to a place till some certain should be paid, and the hostess say, welcome, Speed. Come on, you madcap, all to the alehouse with you presently, where for one shot of 5 pence thou shalt have 5,000 welcomes. But, Sirrah, how did thy master part with Madam Julia? Lawrence. Mary, after they closed in, ears set, earnest, they parted very fairly in jest. Speed. But shall she marry him? Launce. No. Speed. How then shall he marry her? Launce. No, neither. Speed. What? Are they broken? Launce. No, they are both as whole as a fish. Speed. Why then, how stands the matter with them? Launce. Married thus. Wisen it stands well with him, it stands well with her. Speed. What an ass art thou! I understand thee not. Launce. What a block art thou, that thou canst not! My staff understands me. Speed. What thou sayest. Launce. Ay, and what I do to lean, and my staff understands me. Speed. It stands under thee indeed. Launce. Why, stand under and understand is all one. Speed. But tell me true, will it be a match? Launce. Ask my dog. If he say yea, it will. If he say no, it will. If he shake his tail and say nothing, it will. Speed. The conclusion is lean, then it will. Launce. Thou shalt never get such a secret from me, but by a parable. Speed. 'Tis well that I got it so. But Launce, how sayest thou that my master is become a notable lover? Launce. I never knew him otherwise. Speed. Then how? Launce. A notable lover, as thou reportest him to be. Speed. Why, thou words on as thou mistakest me. Launce. Why, fool, I meant not thee, I meant thy master. Speed. I tell thee, my master is become a hot lover. Launce. Why, I tell thee, I care not though he burn himself in love. If thou wilt, go with me to the alehouse. If not, thou art an Hebrew, a Jew, and not worth the name of a Christian. Speed. Why? Launce. Because thou hast not so much charity in thee as to go to the exit. The end of scene. Um, um, hello, Gina Storm. Hello. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gina. Okay. Um, okay. I'm seeing 6. The same. The Duke's palace. Enter Proteus. Proteus. To leave my Julia, shall I be forsworn? To love fair Sylvia, shall I be forsworn? To wrong my friend, I shall be much forsworn. Even that power which gave me first my oath provokes me to hit this threefold perjury. Love bade me swear, and love bids me forswear. O sweet suggesting love, if thou hast sinned, teach me, thy tempted subject, to excuse it. At first I did adore a twinkling star, but now I worship a celestial sun. On 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 hateful vows may hatefully be broken, and he once wit that once received will to learn his wit to exchange the bad for better. Fie, on reverend tongue, to call her bad, whose sovereignty so oft thou hast preferred, with 20,000 soul-confirming oaths. I cannot leave to love, and yet I do. But there I leave to love where I should love. Julia I lose, and Valentine I lose. If I keep them, I needs must lose myself. If I lose them, thus find I by their loss. For Valentine myself, for Julia Sylvia, I to myself am dearer than a friend. For love is still most precious in itself, and Sylvia, witness heaven that made her fair. Show Julia but a swarthy Ethiopia. I will forget that Julia is alive, remembering that my love to her is dead. And Valentine I'll hold an enemy, aiming at Sylvia as a sweeter friend. I cannot now prove constant to myself without some treachery used to Valentine. This night he meaneth with a corded ladder to climb celestial Sylvia's chamber window, myself in counsel, his competitor. Now presently I'll give her father notice of their disguising and pretended flight, who all enraged. Well, then is Valentine, for Thurio be he intends, shall wed his daughter. But Valentine being gone, I'll quickly cross by some sky tricks blunt, burials dull proceeding. Love, lend me wings to make my purpose swift, as thou hast lent me wit to plot his drift. In the end. That was the end of scene 6. We got one more scene in Act 2, and this is scene 7. Verona, Julia's house. Enter Julia and Lucetta. Julia, cancel, Lucetta. Gentle girl, assist me, and even in kind love I do conjure thee, who art the table wherein all my thoughts are visibly charactered and engraved, to lesson me, so tell me some good mean, how well, how with no honor, how with my honor I may undertake a journey to my loving Proteus. On Lucetta, alas, the way is wearisome and long. Julia, a true devoted pilgrim is not weary to measure in kingdoms with his feeble steps. Much less shall she that hath loved wings to fly, and when the flight is made to one so dear, of such divine perfection as Sir Proteus. Lucetta, better forbear till Proteus make return. Julia, oh, knowest thou not his looks are my soul's blood? Pity the dearth that I have penned in, by longing for that food so long a time. Didst thou but know this, the inly touch of love, thou wouldst as soon go kindle fire with snow, as seek to quench the fire of love with words. Lucetta, I do not seek to quench your love's but hot fire, but qualify the fire's extreme rage, lest it should burn above the bounds of reason. Julia, the more thou dammest it up, the more it burns. The current that with gentle murmur glides, thou knowest, being stopped, impatiently doth rage, but when this fair course is not hindered, he makes sweet music with the enameled stones, giving a gentle kiss to every sedge. He overrideth what he overtaketh in his pilgrimage, and so by many winding nooks he strays, with willing sport to the wild ocean. Then let me go, and hinder not my course. I'll be as patient as a gentle stream. I'll make a passing of each weary step, till the last step have brought me to my love, and there I'll rest, as after much turmoil a blessed soul doth in Lycium. Lucetta, but in what habit will you go along? Julia, not like a woman, for I would prevent the loose encounters of lascivious men. Gentle Lucetta, fit me with such weeds as may beseem some well-reputed page. Lucetta, why, then, your ladyship must cut your hair. Julia, no, I'll knit it up in silken strings with 20 odd conceited true love knots. To be fantastic may become a youth of greater time than I shall show it to be. Lucetta, what fashion, madam, shall I make your breeches? Julia, that this as well as tell me, good my lord, what compass will you wear your farthingale? Why, even what fashion thou hast best likes, Lucetta. Lucetta, you must needs have them with a cut cloth piece, madam. Julia, out, Lucetta, That would be ill-favored. Lucetta, a round hole, madam. Now's not worth a pin, unless you have a cord piece to stick pins on. Julia, Lucetta, as thou lovest me, let me have what thou thinkest meet, and is most mannerly. But tell me, wench, how will the world repute me for undertaking so on stay the journey? I fear me it will make me scandalized. Lucetta, if you think so, then stay at home and go out, and go not. Julia, nay, that I will not. Lucetta, then never dream on infamy, but go. If Proteus like your journey when you come, no matter who's displeased when you are gone, I fear me he will scarce be pleased withal. Julia, that is the least, Lucetta, of my fear. A thousand oaths, an ocean of his tears, and instances of infinite of love, warrant me welcome to my Proteus. Lucetta, all these are servants to deceitful men. Julia, base men that use them to so base effect. But truer stars did govern Proteus' birth. His words are bonds, his oaths are oracles, his love sincere, his thoughts immaculate, his tears pure messengers sent from his heart as far from fraud as heaven from earth. Lucetta, pray heaven he prove so when you come to him. Julia, now, as thou lovest me, do him not that wrong, to bear a hard opinion of his truth. Only deserve my love by loving him, and presently go with me to my chamber, to take a note of what I stand in need of, to furnish me upon my longing journey. All that is mine I leave at thy dispose, my goods, my lands, my reputation. Only in lieu thereof dispatch me hence. Come, answer not, but to it presently. I am impatient of my tardities. The end. And this is the end of Act 2. And next Saturday I'll read Act 3. Okay. Okay. Um. Said hi, Noreen. Um. See who that is. Hello, Daryl Hall. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. And and somebody said your reading was wonderful. Thank you very much. I sure appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Let me see who that. Um, 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 okay. Okay. That was Daryl. Okay. Hello, Daryl Hall, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. And Daryl Hall said your reading was wonderful. Thank you very much, Daryl. That means a lot to me. And Daryl Hall said, I am so happy to hear and see you got all your stuff back up and running. Thank you very much, Daryl. Yes, because for the ones who's coming here didn't know, for 2 or 3 Saturdays, my internet went out, and I have since the Frontier had replaced my modem, and that's what was wrong. It was going bad. Thank you, Daryl. That means a lot to me. Okay, okay. And now, like I told y'all earlier, I didn't have nothing to replace our lead. Apologize for that. And and Daryl said you're so very welcome. Okay, okay. And now okay. Now I'm gonna do the poetic form. Um, Today's poetic form is called Snam Suad. And it's spelled Snam spelled SNAM, and Suad is SUAD. And I found this on writersdigest.com. And the Snam Suad is an 8-line Irish poem or stanza. Here are the basic guidelines. Number 1, all lines have 3 syllables with the following rhyme pattern: A A, B C, D D D C. Lines 4 and 8 are 3-syllable words. All other lines end in monosyllabic words. Lines 2 and 3 share consonants. Lines 3 and 4 and 7 and 4 and 7 share alliterations. Line 7 uses alliteration. And that was the end of that. And it don't say nothing about the subject. So it can be about anything you want to write about. Okay. And that was called Snam Suad. Okay. And today's word is called veridical. And it's spelled BERIDICAL. It is an adjective word. An origin is Latin and mid-17th century. And definition is number 1 is truthful. Number 2, coinciding with reality. An example of the sentence 1: I can always count on my mother to give veridical advice. Number 2, even when I daydream, my thoughts remain quiet, veridical. Okay, and that was the end. And I found that word on wordgenius.com. And check wordgenius.com out. You can sign up and get a word in your email box every day, 7 days a week, and it's awesome. And there's other stuff on there too besides word up for the day. Okay. Okay. And anybody else wants to? Okay, we're gonna have a potpourri now. And anyone else wants to come on here? Okay. Okay. Hello, Adwell. Hello, Adwell Soberwell, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Any. Okay, this is gonna. You can read your poetry. You can tell us about any books you have out, any projects you have, or any events, or you can come on and tell us whatever you want to talk about. Okay. Um, um, Will says, sorry, Noreen and Snyder. Will, you don't owe me any apology for anything. You didn't. You don't owe me apology. For okay, 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 okay. Anybody want to come on here? Okay. And for the ones who wasn't here at the very beginning of, well, last night I saw a YouTube on StreamYard about Facebook. Well, starting out April the 22nd, was it April 22nd or 20? Yeah, April 22nd. Um, um, Facebook is going to remove all third party APIs from any group. That means you cannot share, you cannot live stream, like you cannot use StreamYard or Zoom anymore on your in your group. You can on your page, Facebook pages, and in your profile, but not in your group. And so I'm hoping Facebook will change that. Hope so. They still have time to change their mind. Okay. And okay, and I don't know if Michael's still here. Michael Anthony Ingram was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but he's a host of Teen Essential Listening Poetry Online Radio and YouTube. In April 23rd, I will be his guest. I will be featured. My poetry and me and my poetry will be featured on his show. So let y'all know on 8 o'clock p.m. Okay. And thank you, Michael. It has been an honor, and I'm looking forward to it. Okay. And let me see the Okay. And while I'm waiting for somebody to come on here, okay, let me put the link on here first. Yeah. Okay. T. Okay. Okay. I have it on StreamYard. I mean on YouTube. Now I'll put it on here. Um, and Daryl said, um, wow, I had no idea they were changing. Oh, what happened? What happened here? Okay, and Daryl said, I had no idea they were changing those things. I released a book called Tailing Tantrum that is available at Barnes and no or in through Amazon and no or and through Amazon. Thank you very much for sharing that, Daryl. And then Daryl said, not sure how you set it up to go on. Okay, okay, I'll show. I'm gonna put the link right. Gonna put the link up, and Okay. And Daryl said meant to say nobles and through Amazon. My apologies. It's okay, Daryl. You don't owe any apologies. Okay. You mean Barnes and Nobles? Okay. Let me okay, I'll put it on here first and so you all okay oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's I'm trying to get it up there, but every time I turn around, Facebook keeps saying not responding. Oh, it says Facebook isn't responding. Oh. Oh. Okay. Um, um. Okay. Okay. I have it on the poetry club. Oh. Okay. I want to well, Shravan. Wait. Kumar Sharma. Welcome, Sharon Kumar Sharma, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Um. I think that's Daryl. If it would figure, I'm very used to having to deal with complications. Hopefully, it straightens itself out. Bless your hassles away. Thank you very much, Daryl. You should and okay, wait. And Daryl said, "Where do I enter this link?" Okay, you should click on it, or you should click on it, or you can copy and paste it and put on your address bar, and it'll take you to take you where I'm at. Right? No downloading necessary or anything. All you do is click on it, and it'll take you right there. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna put on my page. I'm sorry about this, you all. Facebook keeps saying coming up there. Facebook isn't responding. It'll say close app or wait. I keep pressing wait because I'm not closing it out. Okay. Okay. Wait. See. See. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. Hello, Daryl. I'll be right there. I'm trying to put this on the on my. Okay. Hello. Okay. Wait. Uh oh. Q. Q. Okay. I got it up there. Okay. Are you ready to come on, Daryl? Okay.
I'm here. Hey,
Hello,
Sally.
Daryl.
Hi.
Yes. Hello, Daryl, and welcome to the Potpourri Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here.
And
Okay.
it's an honor to be here.
And
Thank you so much.
you're very welcome. Okay. And you said you have a book out. You want to tell everybody about your book?
Yes, it's I have quite
Okay.
a few books that I've been working on.
Can you?
But the book that I self-publish a lot of my stuff. So I have to write it, and once I get it all wrote and acquired, then I edit it and polish it, and then I work towards getting it into a book. Um, I have a copy of it with me. My daughter actually did painted the cover. I'd asked her to have three hearts being struck by lightning, and she painted the cover for me. Um, but this book, um,
Wow.
it started from the release of the Midnight's album by Taylor, and um, then also to like her her best friend Selena um, did an autobiography, and the book is a whole entirety of like poetic reflections um, based by like things that they wrote and like who they are. And then I had put it out into a book, and um, like I didn't know that it was going to make itself to Barnes and Noble. Um, I self-published through Amazon through like Kindle. So and I actually went and picked up a job over at Amazon. So I'm like, man, it would be so cool one day like to like be, getting like together, a bunch of products and then all of a sudden like bam, I run across a copy of my book. I just think that would be really awesome.
Wow.
And
That is awesome.
I kind of pardon?
I said that is awesome. Oh, I
Yeah,
said
I
that
just
is
think it would be
awesome.
awesome. Yes.
Yes.
And and also too like I have these two listed as contributors because that's like really where this whole book came from. And I'm currently in the middle of developing, uh, putting together the next book because she has Taylor's actually got a album that's getting ready to come out, and it's coming out like at midnight of my father's birthday, which I think
Wow.
is just crazy. And it's actually called the Tortured Poets Department. And I'm like, how ironic. I'm like, oh my God. Um, because I joined film school a few years ago, and like things got really crazy, so I had to back out so I didn't mess up my first school loan. But I continued to keep writing. Like I probably got like I probably started a good between 15 and 20 books. Like I write a lot. That's what generally spend a lot of my time doing. Um,
Wow.
so it's like, and to be honest, like I've been um, working on starting um, a like a show like yours that you have, where you like host and read through your poetry
Yes,
and then like other stuff that you found. Um, and I was gonna do the same with my book. I just
yes,
been working on a couple other books, and I spend a lot more of my time working and writing on those rather than like marketing this one, which is kind of backwards, but like it's out there, and I have the content now. Like I got several authors copies, and I just know that like that's what I need to keep and continue with pursuing. Because I used to do StreamYard a while ago back. I just gave it a break, and like I don't think people just realize like just how much I write. Like I write like all the time, and like I've probably
wow,
published maybe like 5 or 10% of what I've wrote, and like I seen that you set up a site on Wix, and that was actually one of the programs that I was looking into to put up a website for myself, so I could list like um, my
yes,
products, but then also too like my daughter is an amazing artist. She's like an amazing painter and tattoo artist. Um, so like listing her stuff too. It's just been a really big work in progress, but it's slowly
yes,
been getting better and going better.
yes. And I want to
And
congratulate you.
thank you so much. It means so much. It means a lot to
Okay, you're
me.
very welcome. And so
And
you're very welcome.
go
And
ahead.
so keep on writing and keep on writing.
I always do, and,
Did
and like
oh
that's the
did you want
thing.
to read me your poetry you have that you wrote? Did you
I
want to?
can, I can. Let me open up here. So,
Okay, you're welcome to.
welcome to the Tailing Tantrum, and the following is all wrote and copywritten by myself, Daryl E. Hall. I self-publish all my work from paper and pen,
Mhm,
combining them to bring to you all the
mhm,
pages that follow within.
mhm,
And the introduction.
mhm.
Let's see here. This is honestly the first time that I've kind of done this, so it will keep getting better though. I promise. So the introduction,
Okay,
and it is titled
okay.
737,
Mhm,
and it says, "Welcome to proverbial
mhm,
palladiums delivered by me, brought forth to you by the princesses, more so known to you as the queens, pulling out all of my mental reverberations, set loose to rumble your internal nation, break loose from the undertow, cause your heartbeat in your seats to both rise and to flow." The prologue.
okay.
Poetic vigilance has always held a space in my heart, always holding its place, no matter the circumstance, led with no disregard. To speak so deep into the summit, surmounting icebergs that never plummet, beyond a badge from Trinidad, all the lyrics shall cometh. Published from the personal,
Mhm,
resonating from the afterglow. Can never give enough thanks to my daughter, cover designer, dropping hot like Frisco. Hall the Rose Marie, dropping with a K. Finally time to see, finally time to let it all go. To finally drop down, set loose hot, pop on the
mhm.
pronouns, here it
Wow.
is, all set
Mhm,
in. So much growth, so much to grow in,
mhm.
push out the overflow, never knew. where it was to finally go in and sink through, exceeding the march, outlining the starch. The showing is where it is. Let it go to finally go through. I've given it time to release a lot of my writing. To be honest, I don't feel a lot of people would believe some, or it wouldn't even make sense. Just have to let it go. Let it commence. I guess if you don't directly know me or lived amongst my bubble, it wouldn't matter anyway. Whatever the outcome, whatever the influence, this is me. This is my art. Just me. Hello once again. The birth. So, these two girls, Sally and Tay, ever since I joined film school, have totally touched my heart. To become so explicit in writing, the blisters cut deep, but it never sliced through my heart. Sometimes so questioning, but always riddled with excitement. Days so explicable, put through nights so sickable, always fingers reaching towards the top, displaying proof. I reach towards the Prince apple. On fire like a dart, simply igniting, monstering the divisible, never so frightening, pulling it all apart, no longer so miserable. Each of my tracks, like I have tracks in here, and
Yes.
there is a lead up that leads up to each track,
Yes.
and a lot of people might not know it, but um, I get like a lot of page requests or friend requests from
Hmm.
a lot of Taylors and a lot of Selenas, and like to the point to where it's like I have some of them telling me that they're working on trying to get rid of imposters. Okay,
Yep.
and there's one that I had been speaking with that to me like it was supposed to be Selena Gomez, like my SG, or like I refer to as like my little Puma.
Hmm.
And I've spoke with her for like I'd say like 8 months, maybe more. And there's
Hmm.
two tracks in this book that, besides like I wrote one something for her birthday too, but there's two tracks in this book that was named by her because like I had sent her, what I wrote, and I asked her to name it, and she came back with the name, and that's Falling So Close and Warmth Feelings. I could try to find those here.
Okay.
I'll just I'll just get on over to the next page. Um,
Okay.
Creating a content comment led by a comet. Take the lead, plant the seed. So sorry if it makes you vomit. Don't discourage. It took some courage, taking all the short steps just to lead it up. And planning on the summit always led to never give up. Flashing a wink on the cometh, drop so abrupt. Shortly following, the contents of this book will shortly arrive. So really not playing you. Beyond the mounds and Jurassic chump loads, prepare for the semi-colossal tailing tantrum-like ride. As if the summer hasn't been cruel enough, here's the cut to the poems, never been sure enough, when worlds collide.
Wow.
A page away from the contents that this book completely consists of, possibly being a piece of its own. Prior to each piece will come a page of mental content, through so many states, through all the skin, down to the bone. Picking away at the chalice, moving through all the malice, from spoken word to known. All the joy finally found, throughout all the juxtapose, achieving the balance, turning out piles of paper from personal film, from quill to paper, building a world of our own, the power of quills. And then it goes on to the contents. Like
Yes.
I'm not so sure how much of your like your time I want to take up, because I got other couple other things I have to do too. But okay,
Okay.
let me see here. And do you do your show just every Saturday?
Yes, every Saturday. Yes.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you had a show that was on besides Saturday. But here is
Oh,
all right. I will
and
list
I have
off.
another one called. I have another one called.
What's it called again?
Okay. And I have
What did you
another
say
one
it was
called "Have
called?
a Chat with Poet Noreen," and the next one, it'll be. I have another show called "Have a Chat with Poet Noreen," and that is not like the Saturday night show. And I interview poets, and next month, April the 29th, I will be interviewing Bob McNeil. It'll be once a month. That is.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And does it do you put a notification up on Facebook as well for it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I will be doing that too. Hmm.
Okay, that would be great. And like I still
Hmm.
have a few other things that I have to
Yes.
finish up for the evening, but I would love to continue to come back on the show, and then like I can even drop a few more of the tracks each time. I'm just not sure like how much time um usually like you have like different guests on and stuff like that. But um because like I had said, I
Well,
got to get my
on
StreamYard
on
back up.
here,
Pardon?
yes. Mhm. I said
Yeah, I was.
yes. I said that every Saturday night you can come on anytime you want to. Every Saturday night.
That would be fantastic. I would love that. And
Okay.
like I
And
said, besides like I was planning on getting my StreamYard back up and going, and then maybe even because I do TikTok too, but like I haven't really done
okay.
a whole lot of YouTube. So I was considering starting a YouTube,
Okay.
and I could just start reading,
Yes.
out of my book of my poetry. But then also too, like there's some other things like that I've been writing that I publish, or
Hmm.
things that I might not have like published into a book yet, but I wrote them myself. So like like it's just a pain making sure that like you like deal with like the copyrights and stuff. Like, I mean, it's mine. I wrote it, so it's like if if somebody else like wants to come and say like, oh well, I took
Hmm.
it. Well, then I know that they took it from me. You know what I mean? Like, but yes, I just wanted to
Yes.
say thank you so very much.
Yeah.
And it was very much an experience for
You're
me
very
to
welcome.
actually get be on your show, and it meant a lot. And I would love to continue to come back. And I realized like a few weeks ago, I know you were having issues with your setup and stuff, and I'm glad that you got that stuff fixed. Um, because I enjoy getting to see you
Yes.
read and host, but
Yes.
then also at the same time, like you are very inspiring to me as well. but I do kind of have to take off and go take
Mhm.
care of a few things. Is there? I just oh, okay. I see here. I just
Okay.
hit the leave button then.
Okay. Oh, I want to say something to you
Is
before you do leave. I want to say I
yes.
enjoyed hearing you reading your poetry, and you are very talented. And I am so honored to have you here today and read your poetry and tell us about your book. It is an honor, and I'm looking forward to have you back on again.
I look very forward very much to being back on with you again as well, and I'm honored as myself to be here with you, and it means a lot to me. Like
Okay,
in words,
you're
it's
very
hard to
welcome.
explain. I just want to say thank you so much,
Okay,
and I
you
look
are very
forward to
welcome.
seeing you again. And if you ever need
Okay,
anything, you can always find me. Thank you, Noreen.
okay, okay. Thank you. You're very welcome, Daryl. Okay, have a good night.
You as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, and that y'all, that was Daryl, Daryl Hall. He was reading his poetry, and he'll be back. And he said he'll be back every So oh, I should now seen this. Oh, I didn't see this before. Somebody said I should now seen this. Could Daryl drop his email address? Who is that? Uh-oh. Uh, mm, mm. Okay, that was Aid Will. Okay, and Aid Will said, could Daryl drop his email address? Okay, Aid Will, I will tell Daryl. I will let him know. I didn't see that till now. I apologize. Okay, okay. When I go back on there tonight, I will get in touch with Daryl and let him know. Aid Will. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, okay. Does anyone else want to come on here? Read your poetry. Um, have any projects or your books out, or you have any events coming up, or you anything you want to share? Okay. While I'm waiting for somebody else to come up here, um, I'm going to tell you some announcements. Okay. Honey Holly has a show called Outworld Fleet Radio Station. No, it has a show called Poetic Expressions on Outworld Fleet Radio Station. Okay. Oh, and Adwell said thanks, Noreen. Okay, you're very welcome, Adwell. Okay, okay. And Honey Holly has a show called Poetic Expressions on Outworld Fleet Radio Station every Sunday and Wednesday night from 11 p.m. to um, from midnight. And also, she's a life coach. If anyone needs a life coach, she is very qualified. So get in touch with her and tell her that you need a life coach. Okay. And Craig Kirkland, aka Amaziah the Great, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he has a show called the TGP Show with Amaziah the Great on YouTube. His YouTube channel is Great Amaziah. And he is a great show, and he has other things on his site too, on his YouTube channel. So check it out. He has his films. He is a producer, um, actor, and poet. Author. He has a book called Author called Don't Cry. I'm reading his books now. I'm still not through with it. Okay. Okay. And Gina Storm, Brother O, Enigmatic, and Nina Purple has a show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the show is called Voices Behind the Pens on talkshoe.com/show/poet-radio-station. And Gina also has something going every night of the week on on Clubhouse, and even on I think on Blog Talk Radio too. So check her out. Okay. And if you want to call in that show, Voices Behind the Pens, you're welcome to. And Nyla Alicia has a show called Speakeasy Cafe on Blog Talk Radio every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Her show's been going on for 17 years. And she still needs for us to go and support her. So she she don't have enough right now, and not let the 17 years be the end of it. Please, she needs the money pretty soon, so it won't be going out, and I do not want to see the show going off the air. I love her show. That's Jerry's and I favorite show, Speakeasy Cafe. And if you want to read your poetry, you can call in and read your poetry on there too. And if you can't support it, to share it. She has a GoFundMe page. Okay. And and she has a contest going on when if you're the first time you're on there, and then if somebody you tell whoever sends you like if you go on there and you first time and you can tell them if I send you there, well you can tell her that I once told you about the show, then we both will be entered into the contest. Okay, so check that out too. Okay, and let me get some more notes out too. Okay, and William S. Peter Sr., aka Bill, has a anthology out, and it's pretty soon. I mean, it's almost its closing date is March the 30th, 2024. And if you want to submit your poetry, it's called "Being Human: A Poetic Plea for Humanity," and that is the theme for the anthology. It's now open for submissions, and you send your submission to Inner Child Press Anthologies at gmail.com. Requirements is one poem, a bio of 50 words or less, and a picture of the poet. Please send submissions as an attachment. Okay. And it won't be long. It's almost closed out. March the 30th, it'll be closing. The end of the end of it. So if you want to get involved and go ahead, and it's awesome, and I recommend it. Okay. And he also has another one every month. And he's also would you like to become a featured poet in the future? It is easy. Now accepting submissions. Submit to Year of the Poet at gmail.com. 3 poems, picture of poet, bio of 100 words or less, and first come, first serve featured basics. And you still have to send it as attachment. It's called The Year of the Poet X1. That'd be 11th. And it's out every month. Okay. It's a monthly book. Okay. And then remember Michael Anthony Ingram, is a host of Quintessential Listening Poetry online, radio, and YouTube. I will be his featured poet in April 23rd at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my poetry I will be featured in my poetry too, will be featured. Okay. And then on April 29th, have a chat with poet Noreen. My guest, he is getting better. That's why he wants to come back on. Because last year, he only could do it 9 minutes because of his lungs. But he's getting, and praise God, thank God for that. He's getting stronger, so he's able to do it again. Okay. And it's an honor to have Bob McNeil. Okay. Okay. And Max Winnett has a YouTube channel called youtube.com/at p.l.o.t.s. Creatives Magazine 3160. And also has youtube.com/at plots podcast. And that one is all in capital letters. Okay. And Elizabeth Castillo has a YouTube channel on youtube.com/at Elizabeth Castillo Poet Author. Okay. And okay. And Honey Holly has a YouTube channel called youtube.com/at Honey HUNIEE all capital letters .np board. Okay. And I want y'all still pray for my cousin Rita. And she's going through chemo, and she had lung cancer. And after her brain was still not. It was supposed to go down, but still swollen. So she prayed for her that God would perform a miracle, and prayed for her son too, because her son's gonna need prayers too, because that's his mom, and so we need prayer for Rita. Okay, 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 okay. Anybody else wants to come on here? Okay. Um. Um. Okay. Okay. It don't look like anybody else is. Okay. Next Saturday, I had something else to read besides Shakespeare, and I'm looking because on the archive you can read a whole book on there. So I'm trying to find another of Elizabeth Barrett Browning's, or maybe a Robert Browning, her husband. I'd like to do one of his too. I'm thinking about doing that too. Okay. Um. Okay. If nobody else has want to come on or have any announcements or anything, well, I want to thank everyone for being here. This is awesome tonight, and I should so thankful that Michael um uh oh um that Michael Anthony Ingram came out here tonight. And thank you very much, Michael. And I want to thank Daryl Hall for coming on here tonight and reading his poetry. And he said he'll be back. So thank you very much, Daryl. It is an honor. And I want to thank for each one of y'all for being here. Everybody who came tonight, it is an honor, and I sure appreciate each one of you all. And I know I can't and it is my pleasure and it is an honor to have you all here. For you all, I wouldn't have a show. So thank you all. And so if there's nobody else wants to come on, then I will close out. And I want to thank you all. And I hope you all have a good night and a good evening, good night, good week, and good weekend. And thank you all. And God bless you all. And remember, you're never too young or too old to live your dreams. And I love you all, and so does God. And I will be back next Saturday, same time, 6:00 p.m. Okay. Good night, you all. And you have been listening to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. Okay. Thank you all. And I'm Noreen Snyder, the host. Thank you all. Okay. See, okay. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll be back on the Poetry Club, and I'm back on Facebook after I have my supper. And then I'll be back on. Okay. I'll